Hello. Hello and welcome. Hey, guess what today is? It's April Fool's Day. There's not going to be any jokes today. I'm not playing any pranks on you either. It's just not appropriate right now. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you? How's your family? What's staying at home doing for you? I know a whole bunch of us are being really, really crafty these days. Hello, Rosemary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I moved everything a little closer, so hopefully I can stamp. Instead of stamping like this, I can stamp like this. I don't know what I was thinking. I do not. Let's see where that goes. Okay, so as you can see by the stamp set sitting here, we'll be using Beautiful Friendship. It's from the annual catalog, so it's been around for a while. And I think it's really, really pretty. And this week we seem to be doing a lot of flowers, you know? So, yeah. Oh, it is beautiful outside, Rosemary. Like, it looks beautiful. I know it's not as warm as it could be, but I don't care. It looks beautiful. So, anyway, and how perfect is this? Beautiful friendship on a beautiful day. Oh, yes. So the image in this are gorgeous. And, of course, so are the sentiments, which are lovely. So I say we get started. Hey, Lee, welcome. Hi, Janice. Hope everyone's well today and happy and safe and crafty. I was just saying, being April 1st, you know, there'll be no pranks. I'm not a prankster anyway, but there'll be no pranks this year, that's for sure. Yeah, so I hope everyone had a good night. I was, yesterday I was so tired, like it's crazy tired, which didn't make sense. So I thought, well, my body's telling me I need to sleep. So just do what your body says. If it says sleep, sleep. Now, if it says eat that whole thing of ice cream, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's see if we're centered. It's going to be hard to see this piece of paper, but I think we are. I want to make sure all is good. Now, one thing I also want to mention is tomorrow being Thursday, I have something mega for tomorrow. So you do not want to miss that video. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're using Beautiful Friendship, and I have a piece of Whisper White paper here for my layer, and I am going to stamp on this. I see I have to get some of I forgot yesterday when I was planning this, and I was going around with a pencil. Didn't realize I got pencil marks on it, so let me just get rid of those. You know, it's the way it is. So then I thought, let's bring in this piece, you know, because then they're not the same size, but it's pretty close. And I am bringing that pencil back in. I'm going to try and do this really, really, really lightly, somewhat. This is basically just a guide of where I'm going to be stamping. So just a guide. I did, admittedly, I did several samples, and every time I missed the mark until I thought, put some pencil down. Did I put one right there? I just want to make sure I can see it there. Okay, it's very light. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll go with that. So yeah, we're going to be right about there. So, okay, let's get started. We're using a whole bunch of colors today. Well, that's not the color I thought we were using. Okay, you know what? I messed up on one of them. Sorry, that one. Go bye-bye. Come back in. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. I really am. Okay, Pear Pizzazz. Blueberry Bushel. Which means I just realized I made a mistake on the layer on the card, but that's okay. And Poppy Parade and Mango Melody. So let's go. I have the stamps already on the blocks, and we're using a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch. Sorry, it's a little noisy with the blocks. Just want to make sure I have them all handy so I remember to use them. Well, I'm glad everyone's loving this stamp set because it is something else. Okay, we're going to start with Poppy Parade. Alrighty. Okay. Now see if this goes as well as my plan. I believe this is one of the distinctive stamp sets. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Lee, do you know the answer to that one? I think it might be. Let's see, let's go here. Oh, I was just saying to myself, gee, I hope I remembered the stamp cleaner. And I did. So, if you don't have the chamois, you need it. It's clean, and we can move on to our next color. Now I have to tell you something. Yes, it is. Thank you, Lee. So it is one of the distinctive stamp sets. Alrighty. Hey, good morning, Valerie. Welcome. Welcome to our little stamping. I don't know that in the last, what are we on? The 8th video? Yes, the 8th video. I don't know if I've done like a tremendous amount of stamping. So I thought, let's bring it. Let us bring it. Okie dokie. Now on to Blueberry Bushel, which I haven't loved enough either. Okay, you can probably tell by the look at the stamp, I only want this one. So I'm not masking. I'm not using tape. I'm just inking up, hopefully. It's hard to tell with the distinctive ones, but I think it's all there. Alrighty. And if I could say, let's see, there's the curve. So I want to be right about, one thing. Let me get it. Here's a scrap. I don't want to use that scrap. You know, it's kind of, I don't want to use that scrap. I have a scrap. And the reason for the scrap is I can cover this up. So not masking, but I'm just covering it up just to make sure that I don't get this stem that's going that direction on here. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? So yeah, anytime you have a scrap, just keep it. It's going to come in handy for you. Okay, and we'll do that again down here. So I don't want that part. And I do want this part. Ta-da! You know, it's like, wow, just figured it out. Oh, excellent question, Valerie. How come my chamois clean? Because I had 2 and I've moved on to the second one. So the really ugly one I just keep for myself, and for videos I'm going to try and make that a little prettier, because boy, that is like messy. Alrighty, we're already on the 4th color. And thank you, Lee. You know what? It was a matter of putting down a bunch of colors. I had like a sheet of paper and went, what do I like with this? Because that's what I'm going with. All right, this can go here. I love this image. Like I could just stamp with it. I know, it sounds a little bizarro, but it's true. And I'm keeping that because I found something that worked really, really well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one yet. Not sure. So let's put on some leaves. And there's 2 different kinds, one with 3 and one with 2. So I'll do a little mix. And as you know, some of it's going to be off the page because of the way everything's fitting in, you know? Alrighty. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, my poor chamois. Oh yeah, Facebook does cut it off. Yeah, interesting. Interesting how they do that. They cut off the oh, I missed one. They cut off the comments, so I can only see like 5. That's okay. We will work it out. So, am I putting a lot of thought into this, by the way? No, not really. I'm just kind of stamping on the fly here. All right, now we go to this one. You know how much I like cards that are clean and bright and lots of white and such. Well, this is kind of one of them. Kind of. I wonder if I was to do that. Let's get this. Yeah, I think I could probably go right about there. If it shows, it shows. Well, it might not. If it doesn't show, that's okay too. Alrighty. So let's see if I can do that again. 2 would probably be better. Use the small one. Or maybe I just go for one leaf. Now one's a little trickier, I noticed. So we'll give this a shot. I did note that I could go over. Oh, wow. That's a surprise. I can't believe that worked. There's the rest of it there. Okay. Wow, sometimes I surprise myself. All right, I want to bring this one back in. Actually, let's just take a look. Do I need it? Yeah, there's a couple little spaces I want to fill in. So this is kind of cool. Bring it back. Bring it back. I'm not being like super duper careful. It just, where I want the white spaces isn't everywhere. Let's take another look. It's just a matter of you just keep looking until you see something you like. There's a little space. See where we're at? Oh, I like it like that. Yep. Whew. We do surprise ourselves, you know. I think, well, we're definitely surprising ourselves these days because we can say, look, I did it. Look, I did it. Look, I had, look where we're at, basically. Let's look where we're at. Okay, so what I did was I made a base here of Night of Navy, but you really can't tell. So first though, we are going to glue this to this, or am I going to pop it up? No, I'm going to pop it up. So in that case, we're stamping the sentiment, and I wanted something big. I wanted something that would use up a fair bit of real estate on the circle here. This is one of the layering circles. So sentimental. And this is the way I feel. I can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough because you're making my day by watching the videos, commenting. It's just everything's like, let's lift other people up. Let's make them feel good. Oh, speaking of which, before I forget, now I know some demonstrators have said, you know, give me your address. I'm going to mail out cards and da-da-da. Well, I'm going to do that too, but I have to wait until all this is over, until the virus is under control and gone. Because what happens is I touch it. Now, granted, I don't lick the envelope. I would use my aqua painter. But I touch it. I have to go get stamps, get the stamps on. The person at the post office touches it. The person that sorts touches it. The letter carrier's touching it. And that's enough. So what I promise you is, what I'm going to promise you is, I will send you a card after all of this is over. I'll put a link because you need to, well, you can either message me here, but it's probably best through the my online. I'm just going to get a ruler because Janice has asked what size this is, and I just saw a ruler or a tape measure. So this one is, of course, they're downstairs, so that's where I'm doing all my die cutting. This one is, let's say, 3 3/4 wide. So really, you could use any size, you know. Like I have, obviously, the layering circles they come with different sizes. And if you don't have this, you maybe have the punch. The Starburst punch would be perfect for that. Alrighty. Still thinking how I'm going to do this. Oh, I know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take, okay, and I'm sorry to show this to you. You can't get this anymore. Demonstrators can't get it anymore. Just want to make sure that it's straight, pretty straight, and chop off a little piece. Because I'm popping it up, I have to chop it first. Ta-da! And ta-da! Alrighty, so that can just sit aside for a couple minutes while we glue. So let's get our glue. Okay, still in that theme of making happy cards. Now our next card is using slightly more dramatic colors, but once I got the colors the way I like them, I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing. And lots of stamping. Okay, wow. Straight on the first time? Who am I? I do not know. I am remembering also to... Perfect. I'm not the only one that says that. Cool. That is cool. Thank you for that, Valerie. Alrighty, so going to the, oh, apparently I switched ends. Oh, I know why. I was cleaning out the cutting part of my paper trimmer, and this is perfect. You can run it right along the edge. It's so nice and thin that you're not stretching it or cutting into it or anything. And check this out, brand new roll. Yeehaw. And I think I found some fast fuse. So this will that would make this a little faster, but hey, glue dots work too. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, you know what else I was thinking? Would you be interested in crafting with me live? What that means is, would you, I have to figure out which is the top before I get started. Did I put those up too high maybe? I think I did. Would you like to do a Zoom where what happens is we craft together? And I did this with a group, and it was of other demonstrators. It was so much fun. And I can't remember if I already said this. We started with one person saying, make the base of the card this color. So we did. No one could see what the other person's doing. The other person said, well, I want you now to cut a circle, cut a square, whatever, cut a shape. So we did. And when we were all done, it was so cool. Everyone's cards looked so amazing. It was such a surprise. And we did all of that in just over 40 minutes. Because 40 minutes is the length of a Zoom. It will cut you off. I will guarantee that. It will cut you off. Unless you have the paid version. And I do not. I don't want to pay for Zoom. You know? I like to go 3 times because I like to go with the odd number here. And try to keep that as flat as possible. And then just press it down into the glue dot on the backside. So we're a little excessive on the glue dots, but hey, that's because someone wasn't paying attention. That would be me. Okay, Poppy Parade. This is where the card keeps getting happy. How bright is that? What? Oh yeah. So what I'll do is after the video, I will, well, after, maybe tomorrow, I don't know exactly when, I will post something saying, do you want to be on the Zoom call? And if yes, I will send you a link. You have to install Zoom on your computer or tablet or phone, whatever you use. I personally find using my computer the easiest because if you have questions about how it is on your phone, I can't help you because I don't know anything about it. I just know how to use it on here. Alrighty, pop it up. Wondering when that was going to happen, right? Well, let's pop it up. Let's keep in mind where that is right there. So we put one over here. Oh, and the other thing is that I have an order going in this evening. If you're local and you can pick up, that's great. I know I just did one yesterday, but yeah, if I can give a group rate, then I absolutely do. Okay, and let's just put one in the center just for the heck of it. There we go. Whee! And right to the edge and down a little bit. Oh, are we missing something? Anyone? Anyone? You might be missing some bling. So here's the question. I have a few different bling things here. Not sure this oh no, I don't know what blue that is. This is in the Noble Peacock rhinestones, so I would have to check the colors, but I can't. So should we use, I know these are red, so they're a little bit different. Should we use red? Should we use these little dudes? Or should we go with the blue? I don't have it's not the same blue. I don't know what blue that is. Looks like Blueberry Bushel, but it's hard to tell. So, oh good, we're good on bling. So the next question is then, what color bling? What color of bling? I don't know. All right. Just cleaning up some of the little doodads here. Blue. Okay, we have a vote for blue. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Why not give it a try? Oh, 2 for blue. Good. We're good. Alrighty, so let's go with it. Alrighty. Doing a card like this gives you so many opportunities and so many little spaces where you can put these, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that way. Maybe there. Oh, not there. Okay, this one can go too. Because that definitely wouldn't go up with the next card. Definitely. Ugh. Oh, maybe I should go a little bit bigger. And we'll put one right over. You know, it's kind of, you can't spend too much time deciding where your gems are going to go. You know? Already, that's card 1. I can't believe that went that fast. Trust me when I say my samples did not. I totally did not. Alrighty, more stamping. So we're going to bring in the piercing mat again. And a selection of colors again. So again, these are like so different from the first card. Okay, here we go. Pretty Peacock, Mint Macaroon, Blackberry Bliss, and Rich Razzleberry. Ooh, so yeah, we're going, it's still a happy card. I have to find my pieces. Here we go. All right, so this is much smaller. I think it's 3 by 4. I would have to check. All right. Okay, so first things first. Oh, I have to tell you what I did today too. Oops, that was my tape. Sorry, big noise. Okay, so this had Rich Razzleberry on it. And I went to go back into it, and instead I inked up my crushed curry. So in other words, I put this color into crushed curry. Yikers, you know? Yikes, like what on earth were you thinking? Apparently I was thinking of making a big mess. Okay, actually, you know what? Remember me? I have to do this so I can, it's kind of not super 100% important. I just want to make sure. Another distinct set. Oh, and this is another, of course it's the same set. Oh, wakey, wakey, Sandy. This one you can definitely see how distinctive it is. Like, how cool is that? Alrighty, closing. And bringing this back in. So far, so good. So I haven't seen anyone say yes to Zoom. So it's kind of like, what's Zoom? Why would I want to use that? Oh, I have a couple things to clean. So give me a moment. So that color, and I definitely want these little leaves. There. So a little bit less stamping, but totally different colors. Yay! So I'll give you a little more teaser on tomorrow. I have been working with a large group of people to bring you a brand new offering. It's called Ornate Garden. And there are 90 of us who have participated in a tutorial. 90 people. What is Zoom? Zoom is an online conferencing application. So what happens is you set up, I have to do it as if, I wouldn't be using this, I'd actually be using my computer and the camera on my computer. And first you download the app, and then I send you the link. The link opens when the meeting is starting. The meeting is starting. And then it's just a matter of, I can see you, you can see me, I can mute, we can talk. It's just really, really cool. And when we're all done, like I said, you just hold up your card and show us what you've made. So it's definitely stamping on the fly. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm upset this isn't working, you know, whatever. No. Because when we did it, it was so cool because it's your interpretation, right? I am covering this up a little bit. Oh, hopefully just to get in here. I'm not really concerned when I have a dark color like this going on top of a dark color, but you can see it's kind of masking. So anyone, if you want more information on Zoom, you know what? I found this little guy I think I'm going to use. I just have to remind myself what direction it goes. I think it'll fit right there. Oh, that's cute. Should I put another one on? You know what? We're going with that less is more thing. Less is more. Happy with the leaves? I think I am. I am. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. We do our team meetings. When I say team meetings, my uplines meetings that way. I haven't done our own yet, but my own team will be doing a Zoom coming up soon. And that'll be a lot of fun. Alrighty. Oh, we have one more thing to stamp. Hang on. This little guy, remember that shape from yesterday? Yeah. And I think I can. If I think I can, then I'm going to try it. All right. So this is where the Blackberry Bliss comes in. It's obviously a little bit darker than the Raspberry Ripple. You kind of see from the picture. And I did stamp in black and just see what it looked like. And I thought, yeah, it was a little, I don't know why, I just didn't want it for this card. So this is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And if you have a circle punch, good enough, or an oval, whatever it is you have, it's good enough. Or other dies, that's perfectly fine. I just happen to love these. And off you go. Oh, it's dark enough that it could be mistaken for black. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's let that dry. That's another color that I haven't shown a lot of love. Tisk. Okay, so now you'll notice this card goes this way, a top fold. And what I have is the Rich Razzleberry 6x6. This comes in a 6x6 piece with all of the color in the family. And yeah, did you hear the plane? Valerie, you heard the plane go over the house. I didn't. You know, I heard it, but we hear them once in a while and it's like, yeah. Anyway, so I cut this. Don't know the dimensions. But I will, like I do with every video, I do a Facebook, not a Facebook, I'm on Facebook. I do a blog post as well. Anyway, let's glue some things down so this card makes sense. Now, oh, and by the way, the other side's cool too. And I got the idea for this card, not the colors, from Pinterest. And I want to use this side because I want it to be delicate looking. Not only that, it reminds me of the Scripty folder, which I love. Alrighty. And again, standing it up so I can, it goes from end to end, top to bottom on the card. I just need to, yeah, it looks pretty straight. Yes. Stitch, yes, Janice, the stitched shapes, they're perfect for this. Perfect. Alrighty. Now, staying with the colors, I have a piece of Pretty Peacock that just happens to, fuzzies, that just happens to fit like so. So we'll glue those two together. And you know we love Tombow, obviously. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. I always have to look at it like from, I don't know, different angles. Okay, not quite. That is going to be popped up on dimensionals because I think that would be really pretty. But I found this ribbon in my drawer. And again, check out how much is on here. So this is, let me read it, because sheer, doesn't look sheer, sheer linen ribbon. And this happens to be in Mint Macaron, which was one of the colors we used. So I should be able to go side to side, maybe make a little bow. I know for people that aren't bow enthusiasts, I apologize. We're just going to see how it looks. I guess, okay, what did I use on the first one? Oh, I already used that on the first one, so no, I'm not doing that twice. I was thinking of the linen thread, but no. You know what, Lee? I rarely use these. Okay, let me just think. Let me think. Well, okay, Pretty Peacock, we all know that's my favorite in color. So we're gonna go way down here with this. And, but yeah, and not only that, I would rarely put these colors together. They are, you're right, they are rich colors. And rosemary, and I think, actually, that is exactly the right description. That's exactly what I'd be saying. They're very rich, and I still think they're happy colors. You know, even if they're not, you know, the super bright colors. And I do know some, like we said this yesterday, I think, some demonstrators go all the way around. I don't see the purpose in that. Oh, thank you, Claire, and welcome. Welcome. We were just talking about colors, and this is the second card of the day. I may try both. I may. First, dimensionals over here. You know, it's always like when you're stamping on the fly, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. So as you can see, I cut these already because I love my end and corner pieces. Love them. This is going to be a center one. Yep. I don't like when the center sags. I can think of like so many things to say with that. Thank you, Valerie. Super beautiful. Wow. Honestly, you know what? There's some times when I'm like, I'm not 100% sure that, you know, this is it. I'm not sure that, you know, that I want to do this. And even before the video, am I even going to do this card? Just because I thought, I don't know. But every time I do a card, and oh, I forgot this corner. Every time I do a card and I think I like it, being a demonstrator, I have access to the demonstrator planning place, and I put it up there, and all of a sudden people are like, they love it, and it's like, what? Oh, what colors did we use? Here we go. This is for card number 2. Am I missing one? I am. Okay, we used Pretty Peacock, Mint Macaron, Blackberry Bliss, which I used here for the sentiment, and Rich Razzleberry. So, thought I'd try something that I'm, you know, I'm just not really doing not with the end sticking. Ah, yes, I love that. I love the knot. You're right. It doesn't have to be a bow. Okay. You know, I'm trying to not aim for center because, you know, me and centering. Okay, I like that. This will go on. So let's do what Janice has suggested. Let's go for this. Alrighty, I'm really excited for tomorrow, by the way. Like mega huge. Mega. And then of course we'll stamp some pretty things too. There we go. And you know I'm going to pop this up. Oh yeah. We're not done popping things up yet. Hey Kathy Jean, welcome. Welcome. Card number 2 is just about done, and don't be angry with me, ladies. I was so tired. Like I said, I was so tired last night. It's like, I don't think I can do 3 cards. So of course this morning I wake up and I'm bouncing off the walls happy. So just because I'm bouncing off the walls, no particular reason. Well, the sunshine. Sunshine doesn't hurt at all. Okay, and again, let's see what we have. Well, we know we're definitely not using red, and I don't think any of these go with it. It's, you know, bling time. Bling time. Bling, bling. Let's see. I'm just moving things so I can get to the drawer with the... Okay, so this one's... That's Noble Peacock, and this one is... Oh, Noble Peacock. What happened to the other ones? Okay. What are your thoughts? What should we use today? I'm definitely we're definitely being blingy this week. I think we're blingy all the time, but I think we're blingier recently. I think bling makes me happy. I'm not fine. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's the other ones. I'm not sure they go either. I think this was my pretty... No, this is this color right here. So the closest I could get. Clear? Oh, clear. I'm like, what are clear? You know what? I don't think I have the, or do I? Hang on. I don't, oops, wrong drawer. Yeah, wrong drawer. I'm not sure. I love this IKEA furniture. I do not have the mint macaron, or do I? Or do I? Top right corner. This is Pretty Peacock. So, yeah, I do not, well, what color? Wait. Liar. No, that's Pool Party. This one's Pretty Peacock. Well, we can always try it. I only have the light. But yeah, I don't have a mint macaron marker. Blend. MMM. Okay, so, I don't know. Let's see. It totally works? I guess you can kind of see the color. Does that show up? I don't know. I rarely do this because I'm like, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Let's try a bigger one. Well, here's the difference. This is the one I colored, and this is the real Pretty Peacock. So this corner, top corner of the bling. I think you mean these guys. Let's see what it looks like. What's the worst thing will happen? I take them off, right? Like, dislike. And this is, oh, of course it stays on my finger. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's not bad. It's very subtle. Okay. What do you think? They're not necessarily staying there. It's just me setting them there. I'm kind of liking how subtle this is. I find this one maybe a little bit too bold for the card. Decision. Yes. Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you've ordered from me, you are automatically on my mailing list because, believe it or not, there is going to be a new catalog coming out soon. It is still coming out. Nothing's stopping that from happening. Not even a virus. And if you would like to receive a catalog, again, if you've purchased from me, you're going to get a catalog already. If you have a demonstrator, this is what happens when you don't wait for it to dry. Okay, I will be moving that later. Dry? Oh, it's maybe just for my fingers. And let's put one over here. Over here. It's kind of different this time. Anyway, that's the one thing too. Don't forget I have a newsletter. I'm hoping to get a newsletter out tonight. So when you go to my blog, which I think I've listed above already. I think I have. That's where you can sign up for my newsletter. And let's bring in the other card. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I have fun. Anyway, yes, and do join me tomorrow because of the mega. It's mega. Let's just call it mega. Because it's mega. There we go, my friends. What do you think? I think I had fun making both. I'm drawn to this one because, you know, I like my white space. But this is, I think that's pretty elegant looking. Oh, just my thought. You like the first? Yeah. Rosemary, like I said, yeah. And no doubt you could do this in any of these colors. And, you know, we have such a huge assortment of colors. Take a pick, you know, take your pick. So anyway, let's just take a look at what I wrote to see. Oh, you could do me a huge favor, again, by sharing my video. It's hard to get the word out these days when you don't have classes, you know, so it really helps to do that. Let me know if you want to be on if you want to do a Zoom crafting time. And what else? Let me know if you want me to send you a card after this whole virus thing is over. I will get you onto a list. We'll take care of that. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And the link to shop is on my blog. Will be on my blog when I do the post. I think that's it. There we go, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Yep. Thank you. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, you like the second? Vote for each. Awesome. All right. Well, my friends, I will see you again tomorrow for something mega. Okie doke. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay home, and stay crafty, okay?